you're here to work. If you're not working, you're doing yourself an injustice. You're doing your clients an injustice. You're doing your family an injustice. Because if you're just sitting here wasting a day away in the corner of the room or pretending like you're working, like, why do you do that? Why do you come to work every day? You don't have a purpose, right? Then you're not actually driven. So I'm driven to be successful every single day and to, you know, to actually do my job, not just sit around and pretend like I'm doing my job. You know, too many people do that or, you know, lie to themselves. It's all about self-accountability. So there's nobody over me watching, make sure I'm doing my job. I'm making sure I'm doing my job, you know, every single day because this is my career, it's my passion, it's what I want to do. So you see me working, this is the way I do it every single day. Something that's in motion tends to stay in motion, right? So if you're stopping, you know, to sit here and talk, then you know you're dying. So you know you always want to be in motion. We're gonna listen to this message and then to get right back to this client. It was a referral left on my voicemail here. So let's go ahead and play the message here.
Good morning, it's Robert Kimmel. It's 9:40 on Wednesday. I got Tom Graziano, my wife Kathy, and I came in, gave us a price on an Odyssey.
Very important you write down every voicemail you have so it's always in front of you, and make sure that you go back to where that voicemail actually came from as far as the referral source, right? Because you always want to reference that. That's your bond with this customer already, so you want to make sure that you always reference the referral that sent you over. It puts them at ease. It gives you something to talk about other than just cars and numbers and everything. So we're going to try to get a hold back here.
Robert Kimmel.
Robert, good morning. Frank Crinite, Piazza Honda, Tom Graziano's friend. How are you today?
Hey, I'm good. I am just in the middle of a physical therapy deal.
Oh,
Can I get back to you?
You can call me back anytime. If you don't get me, just leave me a brief message and I will call you right back, my friend. No problem at all. Thank you for reaching out.
Thank you.
I'll talk to you shortly. Okay, great.
Yep.
Cool. So he'll call me back in a few minutes here, and we'll go over all the information that he wants. Again, it's his buying process, so whatever he needs me to do to make him feel comfortable. We already had him in a few months ago, gave him numbers. You know, he was ready to, at the end of the summer, said he was going away, reaching back out to me, and we're gonna try to help him get into the vehicle that he wants once he calls back. So that's where we're at right now. But what we did was wrote down his name, wrote down the number he called from, wrote down the number he wanted us to get back to, and referenced the actual referral that sent him in, because you always want to make sure you have that point of reference. And for me to remember so many names a day when you're talking to so many customers is pretty tough. So I always want to make sure I put a list here and write everything down on there. Yeah, it's really sharp. That's what they call a sport model. So it's got the nice black trim and everything on the bottom. It's really an eye catcher. That's like the look that everybody's going for nowadays, right? So we could do it. I mean, we can always test drive it, see if you like it, work all the numbers out for you, or just lay out the scenario, whatever your buying process is, you know, whatever you want me to do for you. So if you want all the numbers first, we could do that. Yeah. Whatever's easier for you, because I know we talked about the budget and, you know, where we want to be and everything. So, all right, cool. Why don't you come on over? We'll have a seat. Come on over here. Can I get you a bottle of water, coffee? Just be a second. Let me grab some information. I'll come right over. I'll print up our account that we had talked about earlier. Okay, so Barbara and her daughter. Barbara's a great customer of mine. She's been buying cars her whole family for at least a dozen years now from me. So her daughter's lease is towards the end. I think we have maybe one payment left. I'll pull up the account, double check here for you, but she's wanting to get into another Honda, and we're just gonna figure out which Honda is gonna work out for her first. Budget is very important to her, as it always is, because for the daughter. So we're gonna make sure she's getting the right car for the right budget, not just shop a budget around here for her. So clients usually buy cars the same way that they bought a car before the most time. So if you leased and you put money down, I find a lot of times that's the same way that they want to actually purchase the car. So, you know, I just assume, I'm not going to sit down and ask, I'm just going to assume that that's the way that they want to purchase their car. We'll go over those options, and if that's not the way, then we'll take a step back and figure out what is the option at this point. Some people at the end of the lease want to buy their car out. That could end up being an option for her because the buyout is so low, but a lot of times that doesn't, you don't know all the inherent costs that are going to come down the road if you're used to leasing, as far as maintenance, tires, brakes, cars out of warranty at this point. So we're going to make sure that we're giving her all the information, not just trying to sell her back her car or lease her another car. Make sure we're giving her all the information at this point. So I'm going to go into my CRM. I do everything right from my phone and just put her in store so that we can actually work all the numbers. Text Justin Lott, can you pull me up a Civic hatchback for test drive? So I just text the valet to pull me up a car, so this way I don't have to run out, find a stock number, and actually go get it. So he'll get the car while I keep the customer entertained over here for us. So the hatchback's going to drive a little bit different because it has a different engine and everything. So I'm just going to pull one up, show you through it, and then I'll do numbers on what you have now and the hatchback for you. So this way we can figure everything out. The miles you're doing, you're still good with 10,000 miles a year? Oh, 50,000 on there right now? Oh, so we're over the miles a little bit. All right, cool. Do you have your key? I'll take a look at it and see how I can help out with the overage mileage. Perfect. All right, great. Be right back over. All right, so we're going to go into the used car manager. We're going to have an appraisal done while we pull up a car, not make them two separate processes here. Matt, how are you?
Great, Frank. How are you?
Could you take a look at this hatchback for me, or is the Civic out there for me? Thank you so much. It's the least that she has that she's over miles on.
Okay.
All right, so see if we can get her out of it. All right, so Melissa is here to lease her fourth car from us. Put her in store. We're going to do a Civic LX and a Civic hatchback. If you can pull up how much money she put down last time and just kind of mirror the deal. Well, there's no payments left, so let's just keep the appraisal off there for a second. If it's worth trading, we'll trade it in. If not, I'll call Honda and see if they can get any of the payments or the miles actually waived. And it should be just like ordering a cheesesteak. You walk up to the window, you tell them exactly what you need, right? You know, cheesesteak, whiz with fried onions. Of course, I'm on the 75 hard that I'm doing, so I won't be eating one of those for a little while, but you should be able to walk into your sales manager, tell them what the client's needs are. They're a good customer to get all the numbers ready for you. So it's just like doing a short order cook. You know, your large pizza, pepperoni, well done, cut in 16s, boom, and we'll come back in a minute or so, and all those numbers will be ready to go for us. Well, do you have your driver's license on you? So we'll take a little test drive. So I use this printer all the time, and he's gonna yell at me for using his copier. He likes yelling at me all day. We have a great relationship. Not everything's always unicorns and rainbows and roses here, right? So, you know, you're in a high pressure, high stress environment. We yell at each other, and then 2 seconds later we're ordering lunch together. So works out great.
Speaking of lunch,
yeah, we're hungry.
We handle that right now.
That's it. Let's do it. All right, so we have a car getting pulled up right now. We have the numbers being done. We got the trade appraisal going on. So everybody's doing their job. It's crazy, right? So we can make this process. This is how you take the speed bumps out of the process, right? So you want to shorten your process as much as you possibly can. And if you're doing one stage by one stage by one stage, you're never going to shorten your process. Okay, so the hatchbacks have this this turbo engine in it, so it's like, it's nice.
You want to be in the car?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're gonna take a ride. I'm just gonna throw you the keys and let you take it. So I mean, you can if you want, but I'd rather go with you and show you a couple things. Yeah, it's cool.
I'll wait here.
Yeah. Cool. Come on out. Justin's pulling one up right now for us. Oh, look at that. Perfect time. So I know you have the regular Civic, so a lot of it's gonna feel familiar to you. But here's the advantage of the hatchback, right? So the hatchback is more for an active lifestyle, right? So it's got all the space back here. And then check this out, the seats. I mean, you could fit a ton. You could take the headrest out of that seat, push it forward and lay it down. So a ton of stuff could go in there. All right, why don't you hop on in? Yeah, it's your test drive. I know how it drives, so. All right, so we'll go out of here, we'll take a right. So now the upgraded features that this car and the other Civic, if we go with a regular Civic again, they have all these upgraded safety features now. So you're driving, if you're not paying attention and there's a car in front of you or he starts to stop, stop fast in front of you, the car's gonna start beeping, beep, 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 beep.
Oh, okay.
First stage of it. Second stage of it is, if you're not paying attention, you're not doing anything, braking, steering, accelerating to get out of the way, it'll start to pump the brakes a little bit for you while trying to get your attention even more. Melissa. And then the third stage of it is, it'll basically throw the brakes on for you, if you're gonna imminently hit something. So super safe car for you. And then it has a warning if you start to go out of the lane, beep, 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 beep. And it can actually steer you right back into the lane too. So really cool. Did you have any questions about the cars after doing any of your research or?
I think my biggest concern was just the price.
Okay, no problem. So I got them working out. So I'm looking at your car now, figuring out what that's going to be. And I got the sales manager doing all the numbers on this car and the Civic, that same model that you're in now, so you can compare to see which one you like better or which one budget-wise is going to be the best for you. How's mom? She been vacationing all summer, or is she working?
She's working.
Yeah.
She did come down for my birthday. We all went down together.
Nice. When's your birthday?
June 29th.
I'm July 3rd. We're not far apart.
Okay.
You're about 20 years younger than me, but we're not far apart. So dashboard of the hatchback is basically the same car that you have now. Same radio, same shifter, everything. So you just get the hatchback, you get the turbo engine, a little cooler wheels, and a little bit different look on the outside. So keep going. The next 420 signs where we'll turn in. Anything you didn't like about it?
No.
Okay. Come on in, enjoy the air conditioning for a second. I'll grab all the numbers and we'll get everything figured out here for you, okay? So we are 14,127 miles over times 15 cents. Honda is going to send her a bill for $2,119.05. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take the next step, be proactive, and we are going to call Honda Finance right now before we go over and talk to the customer and see how much we can get waived from Honda. Dory, I hope you're having a great day. Frank Crinite at Piazza Honda in Springfield, 207-537, our dealer number.
Thank you for calling in, Frank. And how may I assist you today?
I have a great client here. The family and her have leased a bunch of cars. She's here trying to get a new vehicle, and she's a little bit over her miles, and we're trying to see if we can get this to work out for her. So I was going to run the account number by you and see, if you guys can waive, most of the miles here for her, so she feels more comfortable getting to another Honda.
And how many miles do they have?
She currently has 50,127, 50,127. Mac, are you doing off-lease purchase for me? This girl? 12,571.
And on the new Honda, are they still getting a 36K mileage?
Well, she changed her where she's working at now, so the mileage is not going to be an issue anymore. So we just went over that, her driving habits. She was going to school and working in a different area that made her go over the miles, and we're not doing that anymore. So a 12,000 mile lease this time is going to be the right miles for her. So manufacturers, they know they're going to get the client's business back, will waive a certain amount of miles, sometimes damage to the vehicle. So that's what we're doing now. We're taking the extra step rather than putting the onus all on the client for the $2,000 and some dollars that they're actually trying to get. So while we're on hold, I'm going to walk out and tell the client what we're actually doing here. Hey, what's going on, brother? How's everything? Oh, another great day at Piazza Honda. Hey guys, how are you? All right, so I'm on the phone with Honda trying to negotiate down the amount that you're going to owe a mile. So that's what's taking a little bit, all right? So I'm trying to start. She only has one account. I'm like, no. Mom has many accounts, and so they're the family. So trying to get them to waive as much miles as I can. So I got figures now on a new Civic LX, which she's driving. I have figures on a hatchback that Greg already got for me, and I got figures on her buying out her car. So we've minimized the back and forth, and we're getting the amount of money reduced down on the lease that she has now, since she's used it so much more than what the contract is. So we're taking care of everything. So when we sit in front of the client, we have all the information. We don't have to mumble and bumble and go find the information. So you want to make sure you're prepared mentally and have everything ready to go, so you can professionally present everything rather than you look like a bumbling fool going back and forth with everything. All right, so Honda finally came back online, and because of our previous accounts, they were able to waive $1,000 worth of miles. So we were about 2,000 miles over. So we were just sitting here with Melissa explaining to her that Honda's going to pick up a tab of $1,000 for her. So we're not on the hook for the whole 2,116. And we just didn't take Honda's first offer. We actually sat there and negotiated with them to get the most amount for you. So we're trying to take care of the client as much as we possibly can. And what I did is I did numbers at 12,000 and 15,000 miles a year, just so you can see both to figure out what works out for you and your budget. So last time to get down to those numbers, we used about $4,000 down with the ad. So what I did is I took off all the loyalty discounts, repeat customer discounts and everything to get you down to the sale price, right? And then I just did everything the exact way that you did it last time. So 4,000 total down, meaning including your first payment, including your tax, including your tags. We do 12,000 miles a year on the hatchback. You're about $168 a month. It's not bad, right? Yeah, and then the LX, if you want to go back with a regular Civic, like you have now, with the upgraded safety features on it, it's about $18 less. No, the tax included. I put everything in there, so there is no oh by the ways. Everything is 100% included, so that'll be your payment every single time. Any tips you want to leave me, I take in large cash denominations on the side, but that includes everything in there for you.
decision maker.
Good. See, I'm glad you seen the hatchback when you came in.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's awesome.
It's a nice one. How about the weather, like snow and all that?
Well, they're great. So they're weighted really well. It's front wheel drive, traction control system. So are you going to drive the Civic around in a foot of snow? No,
I
but you
told
know,
her not to say
yeah,
no,
like
but-
2, 3, 4 inches of snow. You know, you're totally fine if you're a good driver. And there's a button for traction control. I can show you how to shut that off, like if you're stuck in the snow or something like that. Yeah, that'd be good.
Now let's do color.
Yeah, that's the exciting stuff, right?
Yeah.
Let me say congratulations to you first. Awesome. Thank you so much for helping out again. We're gonna get her working on the credit application while we grab the color chart and then figure out which color she wants to look at or what color she wants here for you. All right, so I'm getting all the colors together here. If you want to start doing the application here for me. Great, we're gonna go with the hatchback. We're picking out colors now, okay? All right, so we want to try to sell something that's in stock all the time. You know, it doesn't necessarily happen every single time, but we want to try to sell something in stock. Just makes an easier process. You don't have to bring a customer back again and start the whole sales process cycle over. If you're doing that with every customer, it's going to double your workload. So we're going to try to see if she can get excited about something we have in stock. If not, we're going to get her the car that she actually wants. I have a list of the inventory on the desk here. All right, so we only have white and blue in stock. We have a sport model, which is the next model up, that I'm going to see how much more that is than what the LX model is. So in case I don't have a color in stock that she wants in the model that we just priced out, we can up the next model, show her the actual features and benefits that are in that, and see if it's worth it for her real quick. So we're going to go back to the desk over here real quick. All right, so they don't make that color that you have now. Pearl white looks really nice on the car. Silver's really easy to keep clean. They're two pretty good ones. I have black now, I love it, but it's so hard to keep clean, it always looks dirty on there. To me, the white's always nice because it's kind of like a more exclusive paint job. It's like a pearl white. Most manufacturers charge you extra for a pearl white paint job. Honda actually doesn't charge you.
Yeah, between the silver and the white.
Okay. I'll pull them up both. I'll pull both of them so you can see both of them. It's all good. I need a silver and a white LX pulled up. So what we did is we actually influenced the customer's decision rather than just give them a choice of 6 colors. We don't have all 6 colors in stock, right? So we kind of talked about the colors that she didn't want and led her to the 2 colors that we have. We're going to pull up both of them so you can make a decision on a car we actually have in stock, so we don't have to locate a car and start the process all over on there for us. So why don't you guys come in, just sit down for like 4 minutes here. So we're going to have my business manager just pull paperwork, sign some forms so the co-signer can actually get out of here because he's actually working. Again, handing off the work. You don't have to run with the baton the whole time, right? So he's going to print up the paperwork we need to sign, get the co-signer to sign off, get him back to work so he can do his job and get the client back in here to sign off on their paperwork once their car's ready later this afternoon when they come in to pick it up. Bottle of water now, coffee, martini, water.
Yes.
Filling out the credit app, waiting for the cars to get pulled up. You want to make sure you're checking in with the client, just like a waiter at a table. Make sure they want something hot, something cold to drink. Don't just forget about them. Don't just say, hey, they're doing a credit application. Make sure you're touching base. That's the way that you can work with multiple customers at the same time and still keep everybody engaged and not thinking, what are you doing the whole time? You're still worried about the customer's needs. You want to make sure you're, even after the sale's done or while they're in the process, so you're touching base with them the whole time. All right, my business manager's getting all that paperwork. We'll get some signatures and get you right out of here, okay? So this is one thing I mapped out. From my desk to here is like 18 steps. My desk the other way is like 22 steps. So I'm trying to be quick and going this way. Every day, the amount of times I walk back and forth, a billion minutes, I think. But that's how my brain works, right? So I'm trying to be efficient. I want to know what the shortest way to do it. So I actually counted the steps. So it's 18 from my desk to that office through the back way. It's 22 steps, so 4 steps the other way. I see salesmen, they'll go get water like out of the sprinkler out there, whatever it is, the water cooler. It's inconsequential, it doesn't matter. It's how much value are you giving back to the customer by giving them something cold to drink in a bottle rather than just filling it up from the water fountain on there for you. So I don't know, I buy maybe 10 bottles a day, 15 bucks. Sometimes we usually buy a case of water, have it in there every day, but for whatever reason we didn't have the case of water in there today. So just go over and buy the client a water, it's not a big deal. If you're worried about $1.50, $3, $10 a day, you're never going to be successful. All right, I have some ice colds, almost completely frozen, but not 33 degree.
Oh, that's good.
water here for you, and I have Justin pulling up both cars here so we can take a look and see which one works out best for you. Do you have your insurance and registration on you, or is it in the car?
In the car.
All right, I'll grab it out of there. Cool. Just hang out a few minutes. We're gonna pull it up. I have the silver right out here. Oh, and the white. Let's go check it out. Come on. So the white, like everything pops, right? The grill looks really nice against it. The trim at the bottom. All right. Cool. Woohoo! All right, congratulations. Yeah, well, that's what I do. I feel like I'm like an interior decorator. I spend more time helping people pick out color than I do anything, so it does. Well, listen, you're gonna be in the car for 3 years, right? You wanna make sure that you like it. You wanna make sure you're excited about it when you get in it, so. All right, I'm gonna get the car around the detail and get everything ready, and I'll be over with you here in a few minutes, all right? Do you have a lot of stuff in the car that you gotta get out? You know, I do this every day. Sometimes we'll sell 10, 15 plus cars a day, right? So you can get lost in, hey, this is just a job. It's not. This person's here, they're excited, they're getting a car, we just picked out a color, or like, you know, the endorphins are starting to fire, everything. She's, you know, getting the emotion going. So, you know, that's what it's all about. That's the little steps, you know, it's gonna be, that's gonna get you to the next level. You know, so little steps, if you do them every day, don't become the extra steps, they just become the habit. All right, so now we just gotta find her car, get her stuff out, pull it around. All right, we're just gonna get the valet to pull the car around and get all that stuff together. So stuff that you don't have to do, you don't really need to do, then I don't wanna do, right? Because I can be doing other stuff here with the clients inside the showroom. On the way back from detail, her car should be out here somewhere. Can you get the miles off? Actually, I already have the miles. I just need the registration and insurance out of her car. Pull it around here too so we can empty it out, okay? All right, so we're gonna go with the white one. All right, cool. So Greg's gonna book out the deal, get it to the finance manager, and we're good to go. So that was from start to close, walking in, didn't know the car that she wanted, calling Honda, getting negotiated down her miles, picking out a color, filling out the finance application. We're still under about a half hour right now. Process next is gonna be, she's gonna go into the finance office and sign all the paperwork. I'm gonna make sure she knows where the service department is. I know she's bought cars here before. I think she serviced them, but I'm not gonna assume that she did last time because she was away for school. So I'm gonna walk her through the service department here in just a couple minutes. 2 months now we've been going back and forth for this ridgeline that we've been looking for. And we finally came to an agreement. We got the car that she actually wanted. We didn't have to settle. And we got the color she wanted. Again, it's the end of the year. We had to go over to Jersey, I think like 50, 60 miles away to go get the car. But we delivered, so she's gonna see the car here for the first time. All right, let's see her pull up. Come on, we'll make sure you love the color. Let's wait outside for the grand unveiling here. Wow. You got like the last one too on the planet. I swear to you, you got the last one on the East Coast.
Yes.
You're gonna be hearing from me like, you know, 2 years in, hey, time to get a new car, so you're good. Again, stuff I don't need to be doing. Justin, the lot guy, is doing his job. He's taking the ridgeline, he's gonna make sure there's gas in it, he's gonna get it through the pre-delivery inspection, get the car to detail so they can all work on it. I don't have to spend 15 minutes doing that myself, which could turn into a half hour. So a bunch of 15-minute and half hours, you know, in a row, and your whole day is shot on here for you. At the same point, you wanna make sure you're helping the business manager out, right? You wanna make sure that all the information that you need is actually on the credit application. I'm noticing we're missing a little bit of information here. So I'm just gonna highlight what exactly we need here from the client. Quick tip, I just had a previous customer text me right now. I'll read you her text message, all right? So, hey Frank, it's Jessica Hahn. My sister-in-law, Allison, is going to contact you. She's looking for a van. She's at home with 2 babies. She prefers to do everything over the phone or email and then come in to sign papers. Can you help her? Should she call you or email you? Okay, so here's where most salespeople fail. They will say, absolutely, you know, have her reach out to me. We're not gonna do that, okay? So I usually do everything by voice text because I hate typing all day. Jessica, thank you so much for reaching out. It would be my pleasure to help your sister, period. Just like when you bought your car, whatever buying process that she wants to go through, that's the way we're going to do it, period. Best thing, send me her number so I can reach out and introduce myself, period. Thank you for thinking of me and trusting me with your family. Bang. So we are gonna not just say, yes, have that person call me. We need that person, because she'll get lost in the shuffle. She'll go on Facebook, she'll say, hey, I'm looking for a car, and 90 people will say, I have this guy, I have that guy. My name will probably get tagged a bunch of times in that text, in that Facebook post anyway, but I don't want to compete with anybody else, right? I don't want to have her eye stray somewhere else. I need to get her contact information right now so I can get a hold of her before she starts thinking about another dealership, another salesperson. So that's what I'm gonna wait for Jessica here. If she doesn't text me back in about 2-3 minutes, I'll actually just give her a phone call to reach out so I can get a hold of her sister right away here for her and start her buying process. She doesn't want to come into the dealership. She has 2 kids, so to her, it's all about an efficient buying process and having all the information up front. And that's what we're going to provide her. We're not going to force our, stand on the corner and hail a taxi cab business mentality, right? We're going to Uber it. We're going to go on an app. We're going to tell the car when we want to pick it up. We're going to pick the size of the car that we want to pick us up, and have it and see the actual little emoji driving down the map to actually pick us up. We're going to do things the way people want to do business nowadays, not the process that's been forced on clients for years and decades. So that's where we're at right now. So as soon as Jessica texts me back, if she doesn't, we're going to get a hold of her in a few minutes here. Let's see here. It's been about 11 minutes. She hasn't actually responded to me yet, so I'm just going to make a phone call and leave a message, because this is it's urgent. Everything is urgent. You need to treat everything with urgency 100% of the time, because not everybody will wait for you. Jessica.
Hello?
Jessica.
Hi, Frank.
Hey.
I was just texting you back.
Oh, good. I just want to make sure. I know your sister, from what you said, didn't have the greatest experience, so I want to make sure that I'm right on top of it here with her.
No, she just, they're like asking her a million questions. She's like, and the price they gave her is just ridiculous for a lease.
Well, I'll just walk her through the whole process, and however she wants it to go.
And she always leases. They always lease.
Great.
So what
That's
they're
awesome.
asking for is freaking outrageous.
Well, we have the Honda clearance going on right now anyway, so it's a really good time.
Awesome.
What's her number? I'll text her first in case she's busy with the babies, and then I'll wait for her.
So that's why it's hard, and they're just like, you know how it goes.
Oh, trust me, I get it.
Okay.
Life's crazy, so that's why I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for her.
I just want to do it over the phone. Like, I know what I want. I know what I want to pay. I'm like, he'll take care of you.
Well, you know how I treated you, so I'm going to treat her with the same service, and whatever we need to do for her to make her happy, that's what I'm going to do. So.
Okay. Thanks, Frank.
All right, so there's the gold. We didn't wait for her to have her sister call me, right? That's what you don't want to do, because you're going to lose a lot of those through the cracks, right? I used to sit here back in the day, and Jessica would call me and say, hey, I'm going to send my sister up. I'm like, okay, it's 5 o'clock, sitting here 8 o'clock, and Jessica's sister never comes up. Why does Jessica's sister never come up? Because I didn't reach out to her. I didn't make her feel comfortable. I didn't introduce myself. And then, she's looking for a car. She's not only talking to her sisters, talking to her Facebook friends, talking to her friends, maybe her mom or dad. They might have a car salesperson that they dealt with, that they steer her towards. So you want to try to take advantage of getting the customer's information right away. So get to the source, get to the client right away. So now I'm just going to send Jessica a text to introduce myself, so it's not me just calling her real quick on the phone, make sure we're respecting her time and her process, because the last dealership we were at, from what I understand so far, did not do that for her. Jessica, good afternoon. It's not Jessica, messed up there, so it's Allison. There you go. Even I make mistakes, but we didn't send it, so it's not a mistake. Allison, good afternoon. I was just speaking with your sister. She asked me to reach out to you about your car situation. Let me know if you have a few minutes to talk, period. I will give you as much information up front as you need and make it an easy process for you. Just proofread all your stuff real quick. I just hit FC and all my stuff goes in there. Frank Crinite, Piazza Honda. So another tip is short bar as much stuff as you possibly can. iPhone's real good at this. I just type in FC, Frank Crinite, my dealership, my phone number, all my information. I have another one that all my website will actually come up on there for you. It's a great tip. You don't want to type out things all day, right? So as many shortcuts as you can go into your keyboard, in settings, keyboard, shortcuts, and you want to type in as many of those as you possibly can. Boom. Okay, so I just sent that. Again, I'll wait for her to respond to me, maybe 10, 15 minutes. If not, I will make a phone call to her. So Allison, referral, again, writing down the customer's name, potential customer here, and who referred her in, so we know who to thank again, and nothing falls through the cracks here. So So this is how you keep in contact with so many customers all day. You just go through, text messages are great, allows you to talk to, you know, more people than just sitting here making 100, 150 phone calls a day. So there's no secret widget, there's no secret app that just makes you sell more cars, but there is apps, there is processes that'll make your day a lot more efficient. I mainly use Instant Messenger, text messaging. We have a CRM, dealer socket, you know, that I can go through and prospect my customers, find out, you know, where they're at in their loan or their lease right now. That'll help me out. I use video, you know, if somebody doesn't know me, like Allison, if she doesn't get back to me in a few minutes, the referral, I'm gonna send her a video of myself so she feels more comfortable talking to me. She may not know who I am, but I want to introduce myself, so I'm gonna actually, you know, send her a video. Hey, Allison, just want to introduce myself, Frank Crinite, Piazza Honda, your sister Jessica bought a car here from me. I'm also friends with her. Told me about your experience and what you're looking to do. More than happy to help you. You can reach out to me, 484-368-9000. You send a video, text, people get back to you a lot quicker, I find, especially if they don't know you. So Allison, the referral, just got back to me. Hey Frank, thanks for reaching out. Can I give you a call around 1:30? Allison, good afternoon, Frank Crinite. Absolutely, 1:30 would be great for me. Just call me or text me when you're ready, and I'll get right back to you. Look forward to trying to help you. And if you have any questions in the interim, feel free to shoot me a text. Jessica told me about your situation with the 2 kids and working from home. So whatever I can do to make the process super easy for you, that's what we're going to do. So I look forward to talking to you, and thanks for reaching out. She's going to open up on there for you. Allison, good afternoon, Frank Crinite. Absolutely, 1:30 would be great for me. Just call me or text me when you're ready, and I'll get right back to you. Look forward to trying to help you. And if you have any questions in the interim, feel free to shoot me a text. Jessica told me about your situation with the 2 kids and working from home. So whatever I can do to make the process super easy for you, that's what we're going to do. Everything now is video based. So why wouldn't you do the same for your business, right? So as much video as you can possibly give to a client, send out on Facebook instead of just doing a post or posting a picture. Do a Facebook Live, do a video, send a video text message, send a video email. I find that to be a lot higher response rate. And then this person's never met me, so to be able to equate a face and a personality to the conversation that we're going to have in about an hour, to me, pays dividends, tenfold, right? So if I know what somebody looks like, to me, it's a better conversation than just, talking to somebody that could be a telemarketer, somebody on the phone trying to sell me something. So it humanizes yourself rather than just somebody on the end of the other phone. So that's what I'm always trying to do, is humanize myself. Hey, I'm actually a real person. Hey, we're going to help you, the exact way that you want to be helped, not force you through our, sales process that was designed, decades ago. So that's what everybody wants to hear. All right, let's go show you how to work this car. I always make sure all my clients, I invite them back if they have any questions or anything like that. So, we're taking me up on my invite offer. That's what you do. I mean, a client came in, they couldn't figure out their phone. I don't want them to have to go to the internet if they can't figure it out. Come in and see me. She's had a problem and we solved it. And now she's, going to be a client for life. She bought a car from me, her son bought a car from me. She's referred me over business. It's because you take the extra step again. It just becomes normal, everyday practice to jump out here and just help a customer. 10 minutes and you got a customer for life there. Always going to refer you, always going to come back and ask for you, because they need you now, right? So you're not just some salesman that sold them something and never wants to see them again. You actually show that you care every single day. So that's basically what we're doing, what we did there. And we help solve a problem, and now she knows how to use her car, right? If you buy something and you don't know how to use it, well then you kind of fall out of love with it. If you don't know how to turn your TV on, or change the colors or change the channel or something like that, then you don't just want to watch one channel. You want to be able to see everything the TV you just spent $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on can do. So that's what we just did. So she's happy as could be now. How's it going, my friend? Good. Are you here to see Frank? Customer seen a car online, previous, referred in. So we're just going to go up here, pull up the car. Got the car, again, quicker way out. I'm gonna pull it right around. I'll try to pull it inside. Looks like it's raining out a little bit here, so I'll try to pull it inside here for us, all right? See this, sell 100 cars a month, still get your own keys, still move your own cars, still out here in the rain, so if you tell me you don't have time selling 20, 30, 40 cars, whatever, you're lying to yourself. You gotta find time. All right, sir, I have the vehicle right outside here for you. So 10,706 miles on it. Yeah, we can go for a ride. I just need a copy of your driver's license is all. I can get us a tag and we can take her for a spin. You're a good driver, right? Ish? Yeah. All right, cool. We'll take that. Give me a sec, I'll grab the license. Get yourself comfortable. You got it. But it's so funny, like, you know, you've been here and, you know, all my clients are, most of them are my friends and, you know, I know their whole families now and everything. You know, you come out of a Civic, you want an Accord, you come out of an Accord, maybe you want a CRV, or everybody that comes out of a CRV just wants another CRV. You can take it right here and bring us around a big circle. So this camera is awesome. So if there's something in your blind spot over here, it shows you what's in your right-hand lane. So you can it can have it come with.
Put the blinker on it.
Right, and you can change that setting. So if you didn't like it, you can change that. But there's a button at the end of that stalk too. So if you just want to check the lane, you can actually turn that camera on. I like that when I'm on the highway. I just push it on instead of having to look over here when I'm going 70 miles an hour. It's right in my line of sight now. See that? But yeah, it's in good shape. Just needs a little detail, get cleaned up. But other than that, it's a pretty good car. You've been out in Bethlehem long?
Yeah, since 71.
Nice. Is that about an hour drive to here?
Well, it's
This time of day?
45 from Mid-County, about an hour.
Yeah. Like I said, it sees a little detail. We can see what we can do with the seat there for you, but 10,000 miles on it, I mean. And silver's a great color too. It's easy to keep clean. Doesn't show the, you know, the dirt, doesn't show the scratches. Still has a CD player in it too, so there's actually still a CD player. Most cars don't come with CD players anymore, so if you have CDs, I don't know if you do, but you can pop them in there for you. So what do you do for a living?
I taught high school for 35 years.
God bless you. You have a lot of patience then, huh?
Yeah.
See this camera here? It's got the dynamic turning thing there for you. It shows you your angle. It's perfect here. Power seat you probably don't have on the 11, power lumbar. And then the back here I want to show you real quick too, because a little bit different than what the generation is, because it goes down.
Does it have the, you know, the foot thing?
It doesn't have the foot thing. That's the touring on the new models that are out. So the seat's here, right? Just pull the lever.
Yeah, same as mine.
Yep, goes down completely flat there. Then this guy comes out too if you need it to. Still have the big tire. A lot of companies are going away with the tire, but still has the big tire in there for you. And my favorite, the little grocery hooks and everything, it's on there for you.
Yeah, same as mine. Good.
So then this car, nothing you don't like about it?
No, actually.
Cool. All right, let me. I'm going to grab all the paperwork for it, the Carfax and everything, and all the repair orders and everything that we did with the car. Let me bring you in here. You have a seat, and I'll get all that, and then we'll go over everything here and make sure it's a good car, and show you everything we did to get it certified on the vehicle here for you. I always say trust but verify. I want you, trust we're a good dealership, but I also want to give you all the information, not just work on that. If you want to have a seat anywhere over here on the right or at the high tops, whatever's comfortable for you, I'll be right over. Great, we got another customer here too. Do you want me to get you any information today on the car?
No, give me your card because I'm going to be back down.
Here's what I'll do. I got an electronic card.
Okay.
I'll just text it to you. Cards usually go, down the side of somebody's seat. So I'm gonna send you all the information. I'll follow up with you this afternoon.
All right.
You got it. Anthony, nice to meet you. There was no other salesperson available. On the floor, came in. Somebody was looking for somebody just to show him the truck. So I got my valet to pull up the truck, showed him everything, got the client's information. Gonna follow up with him this afternoon, give him a sale price on the truck that he's looking at, send him over all the information, try to get him back in here to actually purchase the vehicle. We're gonna go back in here now and get all that information for the test drive that we just took. So it says 2 owners, but I actually think it's a 1-owner car. We're the second owner on the vehicle. So it was a lease vehicle. Every service that they did basically on the car, maintenance. Looks like the car actually went through with just about flying colors as far as certification goes. All right, so customer loves the car, drove here from over an hour away to see the actual car, 10,000 miles on it, had some questions about the miles, overcame his objections about the miles on the car. One little problem with the seat that he wants, fixed or remedied, and we'll try to do as best we can to make sure that when this does become his car, that we take care of that for him. So we have a happy customer, for life, not just somebody that bought a car. If we need it, I'll get it for you. Let me get this appraised. I'll put all the numbers on paper and see if we can get everything to move forward here for you. You sure you don't want a bottle of water or anything? All right, cool. All right, no problem. You can look through all that information.
I don't have to stop 2 times.
I'm the same way. I'm on this new program I'm doing. I got to drink a gallon of water a day, so I'm living in the restroom right now. Just be a couple minutes here. So I have 27 text messages since the last time I checked my text messages. So we're getting back to them all. I'll see if I can find something else for you. Listen, people will wait a little while for you, but they won't wait long for you, right? They start to stray. They'll start to go on their phone. They'll start to, reach out to other people. They'll start to get a complex. Why is Frank not getting back to me, right? Am I not important? Is Frank too busy? So last thing I ever want to hear is, Frank, I know how busy you are. No, I'm not busy at all. Clients come in, the receptionist knows, the other salespeople know, the managers know, not to say, oh man, Frank's really busy, right? Because that sets their expectations that they're not going to get my full attention. So we never say that to a client, ever at all. Saturday morning would be great. I'll have a couple options ready to go. I'm just setting up appointments for the week, getting back to everybody. And then every morning I wake up, try to get up ultra early, and I'll go through every single text message, instant message, email, voicemail, every form of communication anybody got a hold of me that day to make sure I got back to them or make sure I do get back to them 100%. Just stay at that price and just print everything up, that's fine. How long have I been doing this? I've been doing this since I came out the womb, basically. It's just with a different product, that's all. Been selling myself every day. I love it. I get to hang out with this great group of guys and girls every single day. We get to have fun, man. It's fun. This is fun. You know, it's fast paced. It's fun. It's good. It's good. I'm still smiling. It's supposed to be fun. If it's not fun, then I'm out. Oh, we have a seat right here. We'll do this. We don't have to walk all the way to the back here. So I just called my parts department. I'm going to order a new seat cover for that thing there for you, right? Rather than me trying to fix it for you, right? Because it won't look right. All right. So the sale price for the clearance that we have was $22,980. All right. I can get you $7,500 trade-in value for your car.
I have two people biting it. I have mine for private sale.
Yeah, sure. Do we have to trade the car to do the deal?
No, we don't.
Okay, so that's what I mean. Like, you know, I don't want to think that I'm trying to steal your car.
No,
you know what I mean?
No.
You know, we have to trade in at a wholesale value. I mean,
right.
You know, I want to make this an easy transaction for you.
I mean, you got a job to do. I got a
Sure.
investment to protect, so to speak.
I understand.
You got to make money. I got to save.
Well, I get paid the same no matter what I sell the car.
Yeah,
for.
I know that.
Yeah.
But if you don't sell one, you know.
We're in agreement here. We're on the same wavelength here. Yeah, 100%.
If you come in day after day and don't sign.
But I only want to sell you the car if it's the right car, which I think it is.
I get it. Well, yeah,
Right.
no, there's no doubt about it. Bottom line, is that Piazza final offer?
So 8,500 rather than you asking 10, right? Explaining people what the log and the, you know, the Carfax and everything. And, you know, we do 8,000, which nets you 8,500. I think that would be a fair deal. And then you get all the shopping behind you. Like I said, I'll fix the seat, everything I promised you on there for you. Congratulations. Yep, thanks for letting us earn your business. So we just assume the whole way through the process that the customer's buying the car, especially after we ask them the million-dollar question, is there anything you don't like about the car? So we know we're either negotiating or selling the right vehicle for that customer. He said no, so it made it very easy with the sale. We're gonna walk out, make sure he's getting all the proper paperwork. So everybody forgets easy passes.
Yeah, I know.
Garage door openers, sunglasses.
Yeah. Give
Seat-
me a minute. I called home. I got to check this. I got so enthralled in there. I got to check this with the boss.
Okay. Well, you know, I mean, my wife knows me pretty well too, you know, so she thinks I'm going to buy a car. Usually it's, you know, it's going to be okay, but I respect the whole wife thing. I'll get everything together for you. You got it. So he wants to check with the wife, which means he's not totally closed. So, you know, he'll let us know in a couple minutes what we have to do here. If he doesn't come back in, I'll walk back out and have a conversation with him. Well, we're just going to keep proceeding like we're buying the car. We're not going to wait. All right, so we're going to have this here ready for him. Crossed off the stuff that I don't need, and I'll show him what he needs to fill out when he comes in. Let's go take a picture with Melissa. Oh, come on. What do you mean?
I'm serious.
What is it? Come on, it's not the wife. What is it? Tell me.
No, it is her car.
Why? A couple $100. What are we away? Where we got to be? Let's just put this together. I got the car all getting ready already for you.
I know.
It's the right car. You don't want to drive back down here. You know it's the right car. I know it's the right car.
She's not happy unless I get about 9 or 9.5 for it. I said,
Okay, so if I give you 8,500, you'll net 9,000. You'll net more than 9,000. I won't even go back and ask. I'll just do it.
What happens if you go back and ask?
I'm not. It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission, right?
Yeah.
So I'm in. That solves all your problems.
So you're doing another 5 on top.
Another 5 on top. So I came up a whole $1,000 for you. That's a win-win. Like confetti should be coming down, balloons, you know, because that's going to net you like
There's
90.
the other option. It could come down when I get home too, but
Yeah, I got it. But now it's worth it. Cool. Shake on it. All right, cool. All right, I just need you to sit down and fill out that application right there. Because I friended the wrong person like last week, and I tagged them on the picture, and they're like, "Hey, we know who you are. We love you. Like we see you everywhere, but we didn't buy a car from you." I'm like, "All right, so, all right, cool. So you accept my request because now I have a contest that I run. If we're gonna put your name in, we pay your car payment if I pick your name out."
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So, all right, come take a picture of me real quick. We'll tag you up and we'll get you out of here. Take a good picture here. Make you Facebook famous. Thumb up. Yeah, put a thumb up.
Thumb up.
Crazy days here at Piazza Honda. Did I do a great job for you?
Yes. Yes, you did.
Yes.
Thank
All right.
you.
All right, ladies. Barb, it was great seeing you. Give me a
I'll
hug.
see you.
Awesome.
Take care.
You got it. You need anything,
you
let me know,
again.
all right? Did you grab the registration and stuff out there?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, perfect. Registration, insurance, and title. I'll make all the adjustments on the numbers, and I'll see you back here in just a few minutes. All right, so I got to give them the full trade value for the car. Is that cool? You want to pull the old call the wife thing?
Titans.
You're trying to get out of here.
Close.
I'm gonna run his credit. Thanks. All right, they're processing all your paperwork right now, all the financing stuff, and we'll get you rolling here. Yeah, you do everything you got to do. I'm gonna get the paperwork started here for us. All we're looking to do is get the customer out of the market right now. Doesn't matter what you sell the car for. Doesn't matter if you held gross and the customer left, maybe comes back, doesn't come back. My goal is always to get the customer out of the market right now, especially somebody that drove 45 minutes to come down. Chance of him coming back down, pretty low. So whatever you need to do to get that customer out of the market now, that's what we did. So we earned somebody's business. We got a car rolling off the lot right now. These are limited edition Frank's thumb, right? Because this is my thing I do. We're gonna take a picture if you end up getting a car here from us, right? And then they're squishies, right? So we're taking the stress out of car buying there, right? So you can, how cool is that? I get a high five on that one? Come on, man, we gotta do harder than that. Woo, that was hard. Wow, that was like a karate chop. Oh my gosh, wow. Come on, let's go check it out. Go check our Odyssey out here. And then this one is nice because the kids didn't destroy it. Isn't that cool? Yeah. You got it? All right. Jump on in. Has a navigation built into there for you. Has all the safety features on the car, the lane departure warning. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, we can always take it for a ride if you want to switch seats or the kids want to hang out with me, I'll let you take it out. I'm more than happy to.
I would love to drive it
Okay.
before I
Yeah.
purchased it.
Right. I got 3 kids at home, so like I'm.
You're okay with that?
Yeah, I'm totally okay with
I'm
it.
not going far. I just
Yeah.
want
So Colton and Austin, Mommy wants to take the car for a ride around the block. Do you guys want to hang out with me? Are you gonna be really good for me? Can I get a pound on it? You promise? If you pound, that means, oh, he did the thumbs up too. Give me another one of those. That's awesome. Give me a pound. Was a good promise on that? With the thumbs up. You guys are on Team Frank. I love it. Come on, kids. You're with me today. Come on. We're gonna hang out for a few minutes, all right? Come on. So we're gonna go right in here. Check this place out. See what we can get into in here. The #1 tip for kids that come to a dealership with parents is have stuff for the kids to do. Have toys for them, have coloring books, have iPads, have a room. Nobody likes just sitting around doing nothing, right? This way they're not annoying, you know, mom or dad or bugging mom or dad, you know, why they're here. So, you know, you try to take that element out of everything, make them part of the process, not just a hindrance on the process. So right now, mom's out, you know, test driving around the block. She knows the car she wants. No need to really switch all the car seats and do all that. That would just be, you know, an annoyance and a hindrance to the process. You know, more speed bumps in the process that we're trying to remove. So, you know, I feel comfortable letting her take it around the block by herself, and she obviously feels comfortable with me because she's let me hang out with the kids. So that's a good sign. All right, let's do it. Hey, how are you? These kids are angels.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The boys?
Good boys, great boys. Very smart.
Yeah.
We did all our colors, our shapes.
Thank you.
Nice. Anything you didn't like about it?
No, I love it.
All right. Why don't I grab all the information for you? I'll get you all the Carfax, all the certification paperwork, and then we'll figure all the numbers out here for you. Sounds good. I'll call you in a bit. Other referral. Yeah, I mean, you don't need to make this a real complicated process. There's somebody that wants to buy something. There's somebody that wants to sell something, and you just need to figure out a way to close the gap, you know, as quick as possible. Again, we're trying to get the customer out of the market as soon as possible right now, not a week from now, not a month from now, right now. So if you don't think they're shopping you while they're on their phone, you know, sitting in the showroom, you're crazy. So why not just give them all the numbers right up front, make them have a comfortable experience, make them trust you and want to come in and see you rather than not. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're handling right now. So giving the customer who was in a couple months ago, ready to buy at the end of the summer, it's close to the end of the summer, giving him all the information so we can just process everything before he comes in, have his color picked out, everything ready, have him in and out of here 45 minutes, maybe an hour, hour tops. So our total out the door is $30,828. And then if you want me to redo any of the payments with different amounts of money down, I could do it. Okay, cool. So I can redo it. So go to 72 to keep the payment. All our loans are always no prepayment penalty, so I always take my loans out for 72 months because this way I have control of what my payment is. So it comes in, you can, sometimes I think my payment on my truck's like $6 something, but usually I write out $1,000. But if it's vacation time or Christmas time, I could just pay the $6 something every single time. So what I like to do is if I can get the same or better rate at the dealership, I have 2 credit unions I use. I love them, but I like to keep them open for like my personal. So this way I don't have a car loan just tied up with my credit union, right? So that's my only financing source.
If you think you can get better, then
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So, all right, cool. Congratulations.
Thank
you
you.
excited? Kids, you excited that we get high fives? You get in the car. Woo! How excited are you? Come on, man, you get a new car. This is great, right? So it's legit here in Philly. Like every night anymore at 6 o'clock, it just starts raining. And then we lose power for about a half hour. So hoping no power loss tonight. We could sell some cars, help some people out. These are all outside forces, right? That if you let determine, your success, if it's another salesperson that's bothering you, if it's the weather, if it's something at home that's on your mind. I mean, you got to clear your head when you're here, man. You just got to work, got to put the blinders on, just do your job, make sure you're doing right for everybody that's here. So who cares the monsoon outside? We're inside, we're good, we're selling cars, everybody's happy. We just got this client, her car, she's super excited. The kids are super excited, which is getting me excited, man. It's getting me amped up. So closed 2 other deals that are previous customers times like 6. They're in leases. They like a CRV every single time. I know their buying habits. I know when to call them. They got 4 months left on their lease right now. Their miles are low. I need inventory right now. So one of the ways that I can control my used car inventory, my own inventory, is I know which ones of my customers have certain leases, certain EX CRVs, and certain colors that I need. So I actually have my own used car factory. I use that information to know what cars I need. Like right now we're light on CRV certified, so I can go through and pull everybody out of their certified CRV, so we don't have to go to the auction. We don't have to buy them from Honda.com, auction site. We can just pull our customers ahead and let them take advantage right now of the Honda clearance going on. So, who doesn't want a phone call? Hey, put you in a brand new car. Your payment's $10 more a month, no money down, and we get to get their car in 4 months early to put in our certified program, and we get to lease them another car, and we keep them our customer. They don't think about shopping when they get towards the end of their lease. I hear salespeople call their customers like when their lease has a couple days left on it. There's no way those people are still in that car. People start thinking about getting out of their lease with like almost a year left. After that year, 12 months, they start counting down the months. You better make sure that if we were in constant contact the whole time, definitely getting in contact with them within that last year all the time. Don't wait 6 months, 3 months. You need to be in contact with them all the time. It's my buddy Joey, man. We've been trying to find the right car for him. We've finally found the perfect car.
Yes.
We got the perfect deal for him. He's excited. I'm excited.
Absolutely.
Keeping in the Honda family. I'm friends with his mom, been friends with his mom for a long time. Bought a car from us 9-10 months ago, older Accord Coupe, first, real car payment, mom co-signed for it, little higher interest rate, 9-10%, something like that, because he didn't have much credit. So older car, told him what to do, came up with a game plan, make your payments on time, put them on auto debit, get a credit card. So we built this customer's credit up so that he can come in now and get his own car loan. We were able to negotiate with the bank to get him a rate of like 4.9% in his own name after 9 months and get him the car that he wants. So he's been driving a great car, but now he's actually getting the car that he wants rather than the car that that was best for him at that time. Yay! All right, did we do a good job for you? Yeah. Can we take a Facebook picture?
Yeah.
All right, woohoo! Cheese! Let's find you on Facebook here. All right, gotta put your Facebook in because I friended the wrong person the other day and tagged them. They're like, oh, we know who you are, but we didn't buy a car. Oh, I'll show you in a second. And then, do you have a few minutes? We can show you how to use the car and everything. All right, why don't you come on out here? We'll show you everything. Thank you. Have a good night. Be safe. You're here to see me? I am. You're pointing at me. Very nice to meet you. I had a conversation last night while I was on my 45-minute walk with Referral. We talked for about a half hour. She's like blown away that I talked to her for a half hour. It was actually good for me. I was out walking. I didn't care. But she gave me some legwork of cars that she wanted to look at. She emailed me like 5, so we're picking out the best 2, 3. Pull them inside since it's pouring rain right now. All right, so my valet's pulling a couple of them up inside here for you.
Great. Insane.
You guys excited to get on the shore?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
Can't wait to get away.
All right, here's one of them and here's 2 of them. So these are 2 that are price point wise that we talked about in that range. So this is an EX, this is really a nice car. This only has 29,000 miles on it. this is where the versatility comes in, right? So you can take this, you got all the softball equipment, you don't want to put it on that carpet, it's going to get all crappy, right? So you turn, right, you just turn it around, invert it, and just drop it down, right? So then we can put all the softball bags. Yeah, it's just like a shade.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it's super easy. And then these seats go, here, stay here, I'll show you. So if they need more leg room in the back or the front, these are adjustable. Most SUVs are not, all right? And then this guy will drop down completely flat. There's a camera in that mirror. Shut your door real quick. So there's a camera in that mirror when you put your right turn signal on. So if it's pouring freaking rain like it was earlier, you'll still be able to see because the camera's covered. It's underneath the mirror, so you'll be able to see clear. And then the all-wheel drive on this is phenomenal. So you're just telling the traction what's going on. And to me, this is one of the, it's a little wet right now, but it's one of the cleaner ones, meaning there wasn't 3 kids in this car. Stuff's not smashed into the seats, right? It's not a smoker's car. And if you want to drive this one, we could do that. I have the black one here too. So the black one, so I know you said leather wasn't really important to you. This is one of the ones you picked out that actually has the leather seats in there.
Okay.
It's not important to me, but yeah, I like it.
No, I get it. Well, leather gives you a couple different options, right? So it gives you leather. It gives you heated seats.
Yeah.
It gives you power seats on both sides. Look up. It gives you the moonroof. All right.
Love it.
Yep. So it kind of gives you a more feeling of openness in there. I never open my moonroof, but I always open the shade.
Right.
You know, and then like even if it's raining or you just want to get some air in the car, you just tilt it up rather than pushing it all the way back. But it opens back all the way for you there too. Passenger power seat, power outlets, USBs. Yep. Which one do we want to drive? Do you have a driver's license on you?
I do.
All right. Let me copy that. I'll get a tag. I'll let you take it out. We can take it right here. We'll take it. I'll take you around the block a couple times. If you want to take it out longer, you're more than welcome. You can drop me off and take it out for as long as you like. It doesn't bother me at all. If you want to put your wipers on, it'll clear that for you. There you go. If you want to take a right at the light here, they drive so nice, man.
It drives like a car.
Yeah, it's so smooth.
Very smooth.
Anything you didn't like about it?
No.
Cool.
Can we drive it more?
Yeah, you guys want to take it out for a little bit?
Do you want to? Yeah, I would like to.
Cool. You guys are good. You're dropping me off. Take it out and enjoy it. It's no problem at all. I'll pull the Carfax and everything for it, all the repair orders, all the information that I have, and I'll see if I have anything else that I like that's comparable price point wise that I can hook you up with too. Cool. So we did our job. We went over, showed them the car, got them to like it, made friends, and now they're going to take it for a little extended test drive. My real professional cameraman behind over here, my buddy Damien, he's going to snap our picture here.
I'm the real.
He's the real.
We just bring him in for fun.
Did I do a good job for you?
Yeah, man, I really appreciate it.
No problem. All right.
Absolutely.
Let's get you out of here, all right? All right, jumping out, program your Bluetooth, and you're out of here, bro. Cool, awesome. Another one of Frank's fans. I really think what you should do is take the car overnight. Let me give you a dealer tag, take it. This way you can wake up tomorrow, see it in the daylight rather than see it in the pouring rain, right? Drive it, doesn't obligate you to anything. And dealer tag, I have you out of here in 10 minutes. I'll get Justin and get you out of here. And this way, you know, you can make sure that it's actually going to fit your family's needs, you know. And if that's not the right one, we have other ones we can take a look at. But as far as equipment, miles, condition, color, I think it hits all the bases. It's kind of crazy. I'm a guy that actually listens when you talk, right? So I listen to a lot of what you're saying, comprehend it, and then, you know, from my experience, what I'm doing, just try to put you on what I think is the right car for yourself. Right. Does it always work out that way? Not really, but a lot of the times it does. So so you're not like blown away first car. I think taking it overnight will give you, you know, more of a comfort feeling, and you'll know if it's the right car. Right. And if it's not, you're not going to hurt my feelings. We'll find something else for you. We're still friends. Remember I said it last night? We're still friends. So let's make sure we have the right car, you know, that you want me to be your guy, right? And this is the right place for you to do business, and then we'll take that next step and move on. Sound fair enough?
Yes.
Got a shake on that. All right,
Yes.
awesome. Cool. We are live, Facebook. Everybody's been waiting for this contest. There's 47 contestants here. We're gonna do a random number generator. I wanna thank everybody first, because without you guys, without all the referrals and all the business that Facebook gives me and all the support, I could never do what I do on the levels that I do it at. So I just want to say thank you right from the beginning here, all right? So here we go. Third place, number 19. Who we got 19?
Trish Gale.
Trish Gale, congratulations. Trish is awesome. Thank you so much, Trish, for all your business and all your referrals. I really, really appreciate you. All right, we're gonna go again. This is for the $100 Visa gift card. Last time Rachel came to pick up her gift card and I forgot to get it, so I gave her a $100 bill. She didn't really seem to be too upset about that, all right? So our second place winner, Number 11, Mike Staber.
Staber.
Mike Staber, Mike, my man. Congratulations, bro. Stop in and see me. Let me know when you're coming up. Get you your $100 Visa gift card, or maybe we'll just hand you a $100 bill. All right, and now for the grand prize, the top winner, the Drive for Free on Me contest winner for July. Thank you for sending in. Your customers are coming in. We're doing a video testimonial for me. I have a couple people that did video testimonials, and they also got into the contest here. Ready? So the winner is number 10.
Brandy.
Number 10 is Brandy Kester. Thank you, Brandy, for coming in and getting a card for me. Congratulations. Thanks, everybody. Who's next?